You ever see somebody get so mad that you're like, this is just weird? Like, not even, we're past like the levels of angry I expect you to get, and we're into a new realm where it knocks me out of even any sort of reactionary response. I'm more just like, are you okay? One time, I was at a McDonald's, right? And this dude, he must have wanted the pickles that come with the sandwich. They come with the sandwich. He got a hamburger, comes with a pickle. His hamburger didn't have a pickle. And I don't know what else was happening in his life. Maybe he usually handles disappointment very well. Maybe they caught him on the wrong day. Maybe they, you know what I mean? Maybe.
In 1967, with the US and the USSR engaged in the Cold War insanity of mutually assured destruction, the then 27-year-old was in charge of launching nuclear warheads from Montana.
If given the order, I would have launched those missiles. Essentially, we're talking about the end of civilization as we know it.
It was an order he hoped he'd never receive. And on March 24, 1967, he was underground in the weapons silo, sitting by a phone he hoped would never ring. But it did. On the line was a guard up top telling Salas he'd seen a menacing light in the airspace above the atomic warheads they were in charge of.
Screaming into the phone. He's very frightened, extremely.
I'm just asking
Nobody.
her. Yeah, and that's what she's like. She told me like myself. That's the most vivid memory I have of that. She was like myself. I'm like, nah, for real. Like, who do you compete with? She's like, you know, myself. It's because most of the time it comes down to if I mess up or not. And I'm like, and the moment where I knew she was the real deal, we were going to. I think she had a gym invitational.
No, it was milk and cookies.
I was
milk and cookies before that.
Yo, went to get
milk and cookies and
cookie spot in Houston, the number one rated cookie spot.
And it was so many. I think it was like a Sunday we went. It was all these moms and, you know, they're there with their kids, and we walked past and everybody stopped and just, kids are like shaking and it was like, oh my God. And I'm like,
You thought it's because you thought you were fine, huh?
man, nah. This was funny. They asking me.
They've ever done. Look at all the Swifties that are jumping in and showing up to games that aren't even Taylor's at. No, I'm not kidding you. 20. What did their Instagram jumped up like another million? Another 2
Yeah, because they changed their Twitter header photo and Instagram header photo to
you
Taylor
don't find
freaking
that-
Swift.
Dude, they found the golden goose. They found it. They were like, wait a minute, we'll pair her up with the craziest dude we know over here, Kelsey, and we'll make this a real thing, dude. Yeah,
I think the relationship's a sham. I think the relationship's a sham.
I agree. But I think it's great
a total sham. I think it's a total sham.
I think it's hilarious.
I tend to believe that it's just two people that found love, two people that have been
Maggie,
watching
shut
together
up.
for
I
on
can't
a high
believe
level.
That is
okay?
such a
Deposit $5 or more can get no sweat bet up to $1,000 back in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code Shannon. New customers can get a no sweat bet up to $1,000 if your first bet loses. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code Shannon. The crown is. I'm trying to figure out what's in the Texas water. You get Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees, Matthew Stafford, Andrew Luck, Kyler Murray, Vince Young, Nick Foles, RG3, Ryan Tannehill, Baker Mayfield, Jalen Hurts. What the hell are they feeding them? What are they drinking in Texas to produce these type quarterbacks?
It's a way of life from the time you're a kid, and you can go back even further than just the guys that you name. That's our current,
Right.
NFL recent guys that you see, but you can take it back. You know, there were guys that you see in the NFL. Let's give you a great example. Andy Dalton. Right. What that guy did at TCU, what he did for the state of Texas, and if you're a Dallas, Fort Worth kid, you
ever see somebody get so mad that you're like, this is just weird? Like, not even, we're past like the levels of angry I expect you to get, and we're into a new realm where it knocks me out of even any sort of reactionary response. I'm more just like, are you okay? One time, I was at a McDonald's, right? And this dude, he must have wanted the pickles that come with the sandwich. They come with the sandwich. He got a hamburger. Comes with a pickle. His hamburger didn't have a pickle. And I don't know what else was happening in his life. Maybe he usually handles disappointment very well. Maybe they caught him on the wrong day. Maybe they, you know what I mean? Maybe.
Gave us so much of his time.
Yeah. Charmed the fuck out of us,
Oh,
really.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, get your spare.
Nope. Don't say it.
Please enjoy Brad Pitt.
He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert. He's an armchair expert.
Hi.
Monica, how are you?
So nice to meet you.
You too. Sorry, I got.
No, you're good. You're
I got
good. What'd you get?
I tried this new thing here. It's a
Peaches?
blueberry latte.
Yeah, I'll take a sip.
I'll absolutely take a sip.
Thank you for offering.
Oh yes.
Is it nice?
Well, I love blueberry is my favorite fake flavor. You want in there?
Get a take a little rip.
Not really, but
No, I will. I will.
Suggesting that he's the bigger deal in the relationship. And a lot of other people are saying, ignore the noise, you guys are happy, just do you. In this video, we're gonna look at that interview, not just the parts that made headlines, but we're gonna take a broader look to gain context. What kind of a person he is, how he communicates, is he being deceptive about not knowing who she was when they first met? And what did he mean with those statements that he made that seemed to have everyone worked up? Let's dive right in.
I was a late bloomer athletically. High school, I was a good player on the team, but I wasn't like totally sure of myself yet. I had long arms, like my hands was always big, but I was just kind of awkward, just limbs flopping all over the place. I honestly feel like I didn't mature athletically until like my senior year of college. That was when everything just kind of like worked out for me at the right time, you know.
Okay, I wanted to start with this clip because it's a great opportunity to baseline his behaviors, to understand how he communicates, and know what his values are, what's important to him. We're getting some clues here. The first thing I want to talk about is something that